Hello everyone, this is Kashika Narula and today I am here to help you create this bootstrap easy website design. So firstly, as you can see over here, I have various things like shopping style with the shop homepage template. So this is not changed right now, but you can change it as per your wish. Start Bootstrap can be written as your website name, and instead of cart you can put in anything. Like if you go see your Amazon website, this will be its basic things. This will be how it started. So firstly, I'll show you these four products. Clicking on add to cart does nothing right now because I haven't created its functions. There will be another video for that. And then, but you can see as these images are from Google, only some random images I picked up, and these are the images which I'll be using to create my website. So over here I will show you firstly how to download this template. So this is not a built-in template. You must download it from the browser. Just search in Bootstrap and then you'll get this get Bootstrap. Click on that, close the page, and then in some it might come as this, and in some places it might come like this. Now over here all you got to do is click on templates, admin and dashboard, general page layouts, navigation layouts, e-commerce, blog, or anything. So I'll just click on blog. I get blog templates, Bootstrap, and over here I have welcome to blog home, and I can download these two free versions, and there's a pro version which will require money and a lot of GB. So I'll click on this free version, I'll click on free download and download it, but I already downloaded one, so I won't be downloading another one. So firstly I'll show you my code. Here I have this login page and this logout page. So this is what I created on my own. Now if I go over here, you'll see this login. This is what I created on my own. If I click here, for now it will just show this, and once I click in logout, it will just show, I'll just go over here and search logout. It will just show you have successfully logged out, but I want to go back in right now. So here we go, login, and this is the page you'll see. So firstly I'll tell you how to make these views. So views are basically functions which will tell what to do and what not to do to the website. So first is of index, which will return all the index. So firstly I want you to make a simple DB website. I have explained in my previous videos how it is. In this website I'll do basic things like a button, maybe a category, and then all that. And then now I want you to make a models in this home page. Right click, there's a new Python file. Click on it and make a model page. So you make this models page, and now you gotta copy all of this over there. So what is this? I'll explain. This is my basic video for today explaining the models. So in this models, what I'll be doing is I'll be making a few classes. So now you imagine you're a user and you go over there and type in Amazon. So firstly, what will it show? It will show that you are a customer. I as a customer, not a creator, not a seller. I am a customer, and I'll be seeing it as like I need a name, an address, email, phone number, password to make my ID. And then this is all the class I made for that. And then as a product, if I see a product, imagine yourself to be a product, like not in that sense, but a product needs a name, quantity, how much, like imagine a perfume bottle, how many perfumes do you need, what type, what category perfume comes in, like it comes in accessories, so that will be that. And then over here I have the product class. It has name, quantity, description as in the perfume is reusable for various other things except body perfume, like that. Then there's the price always. The category, as I told, image is optional, but usually if you're making a serious website, you'll have to use this image. Now this is sale, and sale price is something I need to show you. It is very interesting. So firstly you'll see in short there's a 200 cut and then 180. Now this phone and this perfumes is not a reasonable discount, I understand. I just typed in some numbers. So this 200 and 180, as you see, it will basically create a sense that what you are selling is at cheaper than what you usually sell it. So I'll, as a user, will get 20 rupees discount when I buy this blue shirt. So that is what I need to see over here. So that is sale. So like if I show you in my admin, I explained what admin is in my last to last video. Please go search that on Google and you'll get it. So here is sale and sale price. If I search in admin, like I'll go back here /admin, and I'll have to log in. Of course, I have my login IDs in my main.py. I'll open that up once, main.py. Now this is my username and email. Now you cannot copy it because you don't have this device, so I don't mind. And this is password 1. These are simple passwords which do not matter right now. I can add any password and it will still work, so it's not a secured website, right? Now you see, okay, see there's a data breach. So every 2 days someone is using this password. That's okay. Now as you can see, all the we go back to models, of course. All the classes I created over here, like let's see what all they are. Excuse me. One is category, customer, product, and order. Now we'll go over there and we'll see there is category, customers, orders, and product. Change in syntax. If we click onto category, we'll see all these categories like perfumes, e-devices, and clothes. If I click on add category, I'll see a name. Why is that? Because in category I added only one question, like what is the name? That's the only question I have, so this is the wrong example. I'll go back to customers. Yeah, customers has a lot of details to be put in. Add customer. So I have the name, address, phone, email, and password. Now this is also not a right example because all these are in text field. You go back here, customer, all of it is in char field. Char field has another name in some devices as text field. I'll go on to product because it has image as well. Product. So this product has images. This product has an image which can be add product firstly. Add product. And then here we go name. So I'll put in let's say another shirt. Quantity, let's say I want 100 shirts. Description, I want small size, black color. And then price, so price can be anything in up to 2 decimals, so that's what I've added over there in my code. So I'll just add in the price to be 800 rupees, Adidas t-shirt. And then it comes in clothes. There can also be an option that no category, but we don't need that right now. And if you see here, you have an add option. What does this mean? This means that if I want a new category, I can simply add it. Means it is not currently in my categories, but I still want to add it. So I'll just add name. Let's say I want to add it in a extra. Now wait a second. Right now you see here we have, excuse me. Here we have e-devices, perfumes, and clothes. I'll just add choose file. Add a category here. Put in extra, extras, extras, save. And here we have an extra file. So I'll just, is sale or not sale? Choose file is completely optional. I'll just go on to desktop and choose any of my images. I have this dress image or this shirt image. I can choose it again. Shirt image it is. And then is sale or not sale? If not sale, then I can leave all these two criteria open like that. But if it is sale, then I just click on is sale, and then over here I'll add the sale price. Like it is of 800 rupees, so I'll add the sale price as 700 and save it. Now here I see there's another shirt, and these are all the files I have used, 180 and all this t-shirt. This small size black color I just entered 700 as sale price. So this is all that is in Django for the admin. Now I can see my recent actions over here. So I'll just close this for the time being. I'll go over here back and I'll show you all these once more. I want you guys to review the code and tell me if there's any error. I didn't find any error, but I want you guys to do it also once. This is the first page. This is the second part page. Now if you realize, all those images I put in from there are actually copied onto here, actually saved over here. This way we can easily create, like I want this image. This is the shirt image I uploaded. So that's a plus point. Now this was my code. Now in my next video, I'm going to explain how admin creates it and what all this means. Now you might realize this, but what does it mean? And then I'm going to explain views as well. So admin and views is my next criteria. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day and stay tuned to see all of the codes of this project. Thank you.